Tom
Love
Radio. I am your host, C.T. Jags. Alongside of me, the beautiful Miss Chrissy.
Hey, everybody.
And wow, what a show we have for you today. We're going to talk about, first, the devastating effects of tornadoes.
Yep.
Which our hearts and prayers go out to everybody out in Oklahoma City.
We sure do.
Those affected in Texas and everywhere else in the United States and worldwide as far as tornadoes. And then we're going to get into the Xbox reveal. Wow, what a show.
What a show.
What a show. And I'm not even finishing watching it because I had to work some. But, oh my, it is amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. If anybody's listening and you'd like to call in, the number is 917-889-7873. If you're not, I understand. You got to work tomorrow. You got to do what you got to do. You got kids or you're out partying or whatever. That's understandable. We don't hold it against you. Once again, that number is 917-889-7873. Now on to the show. This is called Do the Dang Thing. It's a show that is about reality things and things that matter at the moment to people.
Exactly.
The main thing, which we're going to start, is once again our hearts and prayers go out to all those affected in a tornado.
Definitely.
First off, I want to say some myths about a tornado. People think just because you build a shelter
that it's going to really going to be able to protect you.
It's automatically going to protect you.
Or what about the good old method of, if a tornado comes, hide in the closet or hide in the bathroom?
Yeah, that will work really well.
Like you said, what's your saying for that one, hon? About the bathroom?
Oh, yeah. I was in Tennessee, and we had 3 tornadoes in the area. They were all about 3-4 miles apart. Okay, and we were in a central location here, and supposedly they were heading out to us. Okay, and what happened was we had emergency warnings, and my boss goes, okay, everybody go hide in the bathroom. And I'm thinking to myself, you want us all to hide in the bathroom? I know the devastating effects of a tornado. If the tornado were to come close, okay, I asked him, I said, yes, and this is a G version of it. I said, yes, but what if the tornado has to use the bathroom? Then what? Because the fact of the matter is, if the tornado had to use the bathroom or wanted to destroy a bunch of people, if you have hundreds of people hiding in one bathroom, that's an easy target.
Yep.
I would have been safer running in my car than doing that.
Exactly. Not only that, but really, who's to say that it could change on a dime? It could be going left, and then all of a sudden decide on a dime it wants to go right, then go zigzag, and can go whatever way it wants.
And it will do it in a heartbeat. It won't even think twice about it. I know this story, okay? My mother's boyfriend, they actually got chased by a tornado. They got chased by a tornado from Tennessee all the way to Virginia, where the highway makes a split in the road. They were going $160 on the road. The cop said, get off the exit. This is the last exit, because the cop was just, afraid that they were going to get killed.
Yeah, he was trying to protect them.
And there was a truck driver, because they had a CB radio and whatnot. He said, well, hide under the bridge. You'll be safe here. Now, this is a concrete bridge. They passed the area. The cop gets off the highway on the last exit. The trucker thinks he's safe. All of a sudden, the tornado just ripped the bridge apart like it was nothing.
I believe it.
I witnessed when I was a young kid, a tornado bounced off my apartment building, and I was scared. I'm not going to say the word because we're trying to keep this clean.
Yeah, we'll say senseless.
And tore through the next building. It's not fun. It's not something that is a joke. If there's a tornado anywhere near the area, get away. Get away as fast as you can, because this is not Twister, okay? There will be nobody that will come 5 feet from a tornado and live. It will pick you up and throw you like nothing. Now, those that are about, talking about underground, shelters and whatnot, that's wonderful. But what if the tornado decides it wants to throw a couple 100-mile-per-hour cars your way, or it wants to pick up a locomotive like it's Play-Doh and throw it at you? How safe are you then?
Exactly. Or what if, God forbid, let's say just for the heck of it, we'll say, let's say you make this big metal shelter and you've got it safe and everything. Now, what if you go underground, you go in your shelter, and the tornado throws something on top of the shelter door? How are you going to get out? Yeah,
you'll suffocate or you'll starve to death, and nobody will even know you're there.
Nope.
So it's a very devastating, point, and I've seen those things where they're like, okay, well, make tornado days like, snow days. You can't do that because
you can't.
Because schools are actually safer than homes.
Yep.
If some of them, if a bunch more of them kids were home and all them houses got destroyed, there would have been a lot more deaths.
Yes, yep.
I'm sorry, there would be. That's just the way it is.
True.
Tornado is no joke. It's no laughing matter. And you really can't warn everybody because what are you going to do? Say, for instance, a tornado is in, let's go, I don't know. I don't want to really pick a state. I'll say the state of your mama.
There you go. Make up a state.
Okay, and your father is about 300 miles away.
The other state, of course.
Okay, the other way, okay?
Yep.
Now, your mama's all been evacuated, everybody's been warned. All of a sudden, just for the heck of it, it decides to turn around.
And it goes to the state of your father. Now, everybody in your father dies. Really.
Exactly. It can turn that fast. Anybody who's experienced a tornado knows that they're no joke, and the tornado can, they can form other tornadoes. So you can start with one, you could end up with like 4 or 5 of them, yep. Going different directions.
Not only that, but even like the movie, like Wizard of Oz. What was that other Twister movie?
I forgot offhand.
Oh, what was it? Anyways, they're all fictitious. They're fake.
Yeah,
you cannot get that close to a tornado.
Yeah, exactly. If a tornado picks up a building, it will crush the building.
Right, like the Wizard of Oz. They showed her going up in the air. Yeah. You know what? If a house goes up in the air, once it hits that ground, it's going to smash.
Yeah, and if a train goes on the ground, it's going to blow up.
Yep. Not only that, but, it's crazy to think. And like I said, you cannot get near a twister with a truck and survive.
Yeah, you're not. It's not the play around. Your best bet, if you can, you outrun it. If you can.
Yeah.
That's very hard. That's not easy. You have to have the pedal to the metal, go on 180 miles an hour, and hope.
And those winds are about 100 miles an hour from what I was looking up today. I was looking up on tornadoes because I've never had any experience with them, but I was looking up some information on them.
I've had plenty of experiences, and hurricanes are bad. They're really bad.
Yeah, I've been in hurricanes.
But a tornado is low to the ground. Because it's low to the ground, it will cause more damage.
Yeah, it sure will.
Not saying that waves can't cause damage, because we witnessed our buddy's, house, which had what was it, concrete or brick foundation or whatever?
Concrete, I think it was.
All right, and the waves just kept on pulsing and just made a hole right in the bottom floor.
Yep, the whole wall of the bottom floor was missing from the first floor.
Yeah, and the structure on the top was ready to go. It's now a condemned house. It's not a joke or anything. But tornadoes are no joke, no laughing matter. If there's any there, the best advice I can give somebody, try to hold on to something that's been in the ground forever, and nothing else is, taking it out. That's anything, anything metal that will hold to the ground, that will hold everybody's weight.
Excuse me, everybody. Sorry. Yeah, that'll hold your weight. You definitely want to support your weight, so you will know you'll be able to be safe holding on to that item. And I wouldn't
really suggest a basement. I know a lot of people do, but I wouldn't suggest a basement just because, just like in the movie Twister, the foundation could collapse like nothing.
Yep, and the top could collapse right on top of you. That's
So,
what the movie was, Twister. I was trying to think. I couldn't think
no,
of it.
there was like I think it was like Revenge of the Twister or something. There was a movie.
There was a bunch of them out there.
It's a very famous movie. I forgot the name of it. Please excuse me. I just got out of work and out of traffic about an hour ago. I came home and I had to watch the thing that we're going to talk about in a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was watching like halfway through it. But as far as, you know, you just can't make an event like that.
No, you can't. You can't plan something like that.
You can
plan for a snow day, but you cannot plan for a hurricane day or for a tornado day.
Because you don't know when it's going to happen.
No.
You know, it's natural elements.
Well, you know what? There's times where they've said, oh, well, there's a hurricane coming right towards where we live, right?
Yeah.
And it twists and it goes out in the ocean or it goes out the other way. So, I mean, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah, but a tornado is different because it likes the land.
Oh, yeah,
it likes to kill what it can from the land. The thing about hurricanes can make tornadoes.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that. What I'm saying is, though, when I talk about hurricanes, what I mean is they can change their mind just as quick. Those are things we can't plan for. You know what I'm saying?
You can't plan the direction it's going to take. You can't plan how it's going to. You can, you know, take precautions. You could tell the kids, well, hey, if we do this and we do that, we'll be safer. But there is no guarantee when it comes to natural events like that. A tornado will rip through the ground if it has to.
Yep.
It does not care. To me, it's like, you know, in a way I call it satanic because it doesn't care. It doesn't discriminate. Doesn't care what color you are. Doesn't care what age you are. Doesn't care what handicap you are. It just wants to kill. It just wants to destroy.
That's it. That's all it does.
But then again, you know, people could be doing bad things, and God could send out one too. And I'm not going to go on a religious spectrum. I don't
know if I want to really say that. Most of this junk is, I think, man-made somehow. Somehow we're causing it. We're doing something.
I don't know about all that.
I don't either, but
I'm not going to get in the realms of that. I'm not saying God just gets upset and goes, okay, I'm going to build a twister, you're dead. I'm not saying that.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
I do know it will do what it wants, how it feels like it.
Sure will.
And if it actually wanted to get, you know, my mother and, you know, my stepfather, her boyfriend or whatever, it would have got him.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. But it had other plans.
Thankfully.
And the thing about it is if there's one in the area, don't be a dummy and try to, you know, challenge it. If it gets wind of that, it's coming right at you. I know that sounds crazy and idiotic, but that's really the truth of the matter. It's just like like I said with the truck driver, from what I heard. Okay, truck driver thought he was safe. He challenged it and said, "Well, I'm in a safe foundation." Well, it ain't. Your foundation is gone. So how good are you safe now? It's just like the same thing with burglaries. You know, you can put every preventive measure out there, but if somebody wants it bad enough, they'll find a way in.
They'll find a way in. They're going to get into your house no matter what they have to do.
Yeah, exactly. So the main thing on that is when it comes to nature's, you know, horrific events, such as tornadoes.
Yes, exactly.
We hope that we can just give enough warning and we say enough prayers and everything will be okay. That may be the case, that may not be the case. But you can't prevent it, such as, you know, keeping everybody home because home may not be the safest bet. It is not snow. It is out to cause pure evil. That's what it's out to cause.
Yes, it is. It's pure evil,
and
that's for sure.
And it's not joking around. It's not playing games.
No, it's not. I mean, that's not something you can really get away from either.
And once again, I don't care if it sounds, you know, redundant or repeating. Our hearts and prayers go out to everyone that was affected by any of the tornadoes that have hit this year and in the past years.
Definitely, I feel sorry for all them parents that lost their children and children who've lost their parents and so on and so forth. you know, it's very sad. That's somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's mother, somebody's father. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
And it's no joke. But we're going to move on to a little happier subject. We're going to talk about the Xbox reveal.
Yeah.
Now, I figured, okay, well, we'll have a little bit better graphics. You know, and I'm cool with that. I'm glad when I seen the controller, it doesn't have a stupid screen in the middle.
And a little bit of better graphics?
Well, I
revise that.
I figured it would have a little better.
Oh, you didn't know how much better it was going to be.
Yes, because
you saw it.
All the rumors were saying that it was going to be exactly like the PlayStation and, you know, be a little bit better, but it would be way behind on the computer. But the stuff I seen the Xbox do...
Oh, no, it's no way it's behind.
The computer can't even keep up right now. Them computer players are probably licking their chops and like, wow, really now?
Yep. I mean, come on, all you have to do is give it a command. Xbox on. Thing turns on. You say Xbox TV. It clicks onto your TV from playing a video game. You don't even have to get up and change the channel anymore on the TV. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. And what it does is, like she said, it also remembers your favorite things.
Yep, it'll remember the last thing you did, too. The last game you played and the last whatever you were on. Whether it be music, movies, whatever. It's unbelievable.
Now, the negative ones, the ones that are going to say something against it, they will automatically think, okay, that's basically saying that Big Brother is watching you.
No, it doesn't stay on all the time. That's baloney. It only goes on when you command it to go on. It's off other than that. That's baloney. No.
I mean, it you know, if you have it on, yeah, could they tap into? Yeah. But if you're really talking about stupid stuff, then you deserve to be caught. Because any true criminal, and I'm not, you know, signifying that, you know, I'm necessarily on the side of all the criminals out there. The ones that are innocent, I am. The ones that are doing bad, I'm not going to talk about. I'm just not.
Exactly. You know what? I mean, all it is, it's basically the features on it are fantastic. You could have this window. What was that window called where you get to go from one thing to the other?
Which one? The one where you just make the grab motion?
Yep.
And it brings out the window and brings it back in?
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I like the fact of when, like she was saying, you go Xbox, TV.
Yep.
Video.
Xbox, movie. And matter of fact, it had one where you could open like two windows at once and be doing two things at once, watching TV and maybe playing a game or checking something else out. It's unbelievable. I mean, the features are fantastic on this thing. Or
for the sports nut like me, you can watch your sports game and then say Xbox Fantasy, and it will show the fantasy stats.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat how you can see the fantasy stats up top.
Especially if you're like me and you join a fantasy league and you're trying to win prizes and everything else. You know, that's phenomenal. That's absolutely phenomenal.
That's a good way to be able to keep track of your fantasy team. Sorry.
Exactly. And the biggest thing that I am super excited about is the partnership with the NFL. I went absolutely nuts when I heard about it.
That is fantastic.
Because you know, I don't care what exclusive thing Sony has or whatever, you know very well there will be a way that DirecTV, you know, the NFL Sunday ticket will arrive on Xbox. They are not, especially if Xbox gets a huge following, they're not going to want to lose out on money that way.
No.
And if it isn't the Sunday ticket, they now have a partnership with the NFL. And with the partnership with the NFL, who knows if something else will come out, like the Sunday ticket, where they'll, you know, be able to broadcast live games. And for people that aren't in the area, that's phenomenal. Instead of seeing 2 games a year, 4 games a year, and then have to deal with, you know, laggy, you know, other things.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to get into.
No.
that it's just going to be a unique experience, especially the exclusive content. So maybe we'll get to watch the coaches on the sideline, talk to the players. That is phenomenal. Any football fan NFL fan would go nuts. I'm absolutely ecstatic.
You're kidding?
And then you've added, they have a partnership with EA. They've already announced that FIFA Ultimate Team, which is probably a different, soccer game compared to the other systems, because I'm sure EA is not going to lose out on any money. They're going to put, their FIFA whatever on the other systems, but they're going to make a unique experience for the Xbox, as well as, their UFC game. I'm curious to see how the next Madden's going to work.
I know, that should be interesting to see.
With the smart glass, you can make plays, and now it's going to, go to, the mental aspect of the game. That is phenomenal.
That is phenomenal. That's very neat.
I've also seen that Halo is going to have a web series exclusive to Xbox, and everything, and I think that's cool too.
And then don't forget to tell them about all the new games that they said they're going to have out too.
Yeah, they're going to have 15 exclusive titles. 8 of them are original, games.
Yep.
And one of them's Quantum. I'm not sure if it was called Quantum Force or Quantum something. Quantum Break.
Quantum Break or Quantum Force. I can't remember.
And it showed where it was like reality TV.
Yeah.
And then it broke into the video game like it was nothing. And the video game graphics weren't nowhere as good as the reality TV, but were phenomenal compared to what we're used to.
Exactly.
And that's even compared to now-age computer games, in my eyes.
Oh, definitely. And I'm a big computer person. You know how I am. But even I was impressed. And
the thing that impressed me most is it's not only, the video game, but the way they were making the effects just like
jump out at you.
Yeah, they just jumped at the screen.
See it, yeah. Couldn't take your eyes off of it. It was just so fascinating.
Plus, I love how they have the all-in-one box. I'm not a big fan of the, camera, but if the camera means that as far as I can record my game footage and then put it on whatever.
Or even, even if you want to Skype and talk to your friends. We have a lot of friends in different states,
And I actually have a very unique idea for our radio show.
That's cool.
I'm not going to say anything else right now because I don't know how it would work, but I'm going to look into details, and I want to be a leader and, well, not me, but our show, Teal Time Radio, to be a leader of the next, generation of doing things. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to have other people copy. It's not what you think. It's going to be beyond what you can imagine.
Oh, he's got some good ideas now,
to be the best. In order to be the best, you've got to think above the rest.
That's right. You got to work hard and think above the rest.
Exactly. Got to put all your time and effort into doing the thing you love, which is, for us, Teal Time Radio. And I'm extremely excited about the Xbox One. And I love that name. I absolutely love that name.
I think it's cool.
Because even though it's spelled O-N-E, it's true
Xbox One, meaning we won.
Yes. Sony, you thought you came out with something great. Now we just blew you away. Now you're back to the drawing board.
Now we're going to be singing na, 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 hey, hey, hey.
P.S. Goodbye.
There you go. P.S. Let me see. You're all gone. See ya.
I mean, so I don't see anything out there that can compare, and there's nothing that can compete due to the fact of Microsoft has Windows.
Yep.
Which they're going to revolutionize. I'm sure that the Windows 8 is built into the Xbox One.
Oh, I guarantee it. Because, like I said, they, the company that does Windows, Microsoft, is already affiliated with Xbox, so, we've already got that.
Well, they are Xbox.
They are Xbox. That's what I meant. See, I told you guys, I'm not awake yet.
Yeah, and with Windows 8 failing, as I stated before, if Xbox can put them back on the map, well, they're not failing anymore.
Exactly, and I know Xbox can do it.
Yeah, and you got all you're basically saying, okay, now you're putting exclusive content with the NFL on Xbox. The only thing that was missing for Xbox, honestly, because you had the baseball, you had the basketball, you had the hockey, you had the NASCAR, all you needed was the football, the NFL.
Yep, gotta have that NFL.
Because you had the college already football.
Exactly.
So, another thing which I didn't see them talk about, but I'm sure it's going to be real, is the red box incident.
Oh, yeah.
I have not yet seen them talk about, but there is a rumor stating that. Also, the Xbox One has the Blu-ray drive. I love it.
I do too, but you know what, hon? Don't forget we didn't watch the whole thing yet either.
I know. We didn't get to see the whole thing because, like I said, I was stuck in traffic, and I had to work my other job. It is what it is. Until you make it big on one thing, you got to put in the extra hours.
That's right.
I don't know anybody, not to toot my horn, but that works harder than I do as far as every day. I work an 8-hour job, bust my tail, come home, and work again.
Sometimes you work a 12-hour day.
Yeah, well, sometimes I work a 12-hour day, too. And then I come home and do, a couple hours here, a couple hours there.
Yep.
And tomorrow, on my day off, I'm going to be looking at new content for Teal Time Radio.
Yep, I was looking at content today, as a matter of fact, on the computer, and looking up stuff about tornadoes and about this, that, and the other. So I'd be ready for tonight's show. And tomorrow we will be looking up stuff again. Yeah,
exactly. We're not sure what tomorrow's show is going to be called. We're going to have a scheduled program very soon. We are now officially on the air, unless something comes up, such as I get stuck in traffic or whatever.
Right.
Or, God forbid, any of us are in the hospital or anything. We'll be, live at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, every Monday through Thursday. That way it gives us some time to relax and, really get things going.
Exactly.
But we want to know this. We want to know these two questions from our listeners. Whether you're archiving this, whether you're, actually listening to this live, whether you're on Twitter, on Facebook, on Blog Talk, wherever, okay?
Exactly.
We want to know this. How do you feel about the effects of twisters? Okay?
Good question.
Okay.
Real good question.
Well, twisters, in other words, tornadoes.
Yes, we know.
Okay? And what do you think of the new Xbox One?
Yeah, you really got to look it up and check it out, I'm very impressed, and I've been more of a computer person for the longest time. But, boy, since I started saw this Xbox One, I'm excited. I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah, me too. And
isn't there a rumor about a game one of my games is coming back? The second one for one of my...
No, that would be number 3, and that would be your Dead Rising.
Oh, it's number 3 for Dead Rising. Boy, I can't wait. I love Dead Rising.
It's a rumor. There's no guarantee.
I know that, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's true.
All right, we're going to try to stay on the air as long as we can, as long as Blog Talk allows us to, even though we're only supposed to be on 30 minutes.
90 seconds.
So we're going to stay on as long as we can. We're going to do our goodbyes early. Thank you for joining Teal Time Radio.
Have a good night, everybody.
And that's Miss Chrissy, but we're not off the air yet.
No, not yet.
And we're going to, we're doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make Teal Time Radio more interactive. We want more participation. We have interviews scheduled. Okay, I'm working on a thing with Cap from BCB, which is Bold City Brigade.
Oh, I can't wait.
To talk about the wonderful things about Jacksonville and some other Jacksonville-related interviews. Anybody on Blog Talk that has a show that's listening and you want to do an interview about your show or a little piece, give us a holler on here. Or here's our email, tealtimeradio@gmail.com.
That's right, yep.
Oh.
Hey, give us a call, to give you a little exposure for your show,
Exactly. It's all about networking. Once again, it's TEAL, timeradio@gmail.com.
Come and join us.
Come join us. Talk about your suggestions, your comments. If you have
anything you want to talk about, or whatever.
What topics you'd like us to use? Because we were using the Meetup. However, Meetup said we violated their terms of service. How we violated their terms of service when we were going to have people come out and meet us, and we were going to plan, events and everything, really bothers me. How they could say we're violating.
I have no clue. That makes no sense.
So I don't see how we're violating anything, but people can take it the way they are. We're going to throw out business cards. We're going to have flyers. We're going to have internet, ways without being spam.
Exactly.
We plan on being around for a long time,
yes,
and we want to be number one. There's no number two.
We will be. We are number one.
We want to be like Xbox. One.
That's right. One. Teal Time Radio. One.
And the reason we want to win because we want to be interactive. We want to hold contests. We want to, hold the best of the best things for our listeners, for our friends, for the people that we interview. We want to be the talk of the land as far as doing things the right way, hard work, dedication.
Exactly. I mean, we want to make our listeners happy. We want to give them content that they want to hear. So, that's why we could use any idea you have, anything.
Exactly. Any suggestions, any feedback, anything that says, well, shut up, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
We appreciate it all. We're just very happy about things. We're glad that we could express our thoughts on tornadoes today, and we're glad that we, talked about the Xbox reveal.
Exactly. We're really excited just to have the show, and
This is really part one. We're going to talk more in detail when we have Poppy Red Hunter to join us.
Oh, definitely.
Unfortunately, he had a work obligation, so he couldn't do it tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But we want everybody who feels that they belong on the air or feels that they need to get whatever they need to get out to join us. Join us live.
Exactly.
Join us, on forums. Join us wherever. We're the coolest people in the world.
We are.
Well, I don't know about in the world, but
we are cool. We're good people. In other words, what he's trying to say is we're just nice, normal people like everybody else in the world.
Other things, for this, do the dang thing radio thing. As far as Jacksonville, I love what they're doing. I love how we got the spirit of competition. We brought in some ex-New England, players, and we're going to keep on mismatching all year. We're going to cut players, get more players. We're going to get the best of the best.
Exactly.
It's going to take a few years to build a foundation to, be playoff bound and Super Bowl bound and whatnot.
Of course.
But right now, I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy it's not even funny. We want to apologize for calling Jerome or J Money, Michael, on our South Beach thing.
I don't know where we got Michael from. Why we were calling him Michael?
Because
I'm sorry.
Because I think he looks like somebody. I think they got a Michael or something. But we do apologize to South Beach crew. Not that they care, but we do apologize.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure poor J Money was going, hey, why are they calling me Michael? My name isn't Michael.
Well, he might have been getting a kick out of it.
Probably, because he looks like he's a pretty cool dude, so.
And anybody that's a diehard South Beach toe person or Lizard Lake person,
or whatever,
we want to hear about you. If you're huge into TNA wrestling, we're all about you. We're going to continue doing new content, and we are scheduled Monday through Thursday. That doesn't mean every once in a while we won't throw a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday show.
We just might. Not only that, or if you've got an idea for some show that you love to watch, whatever it is, and you want to talk about your favorite show, hey, join us. Tell us about your favorite shows.
Yeah, do a review on your show, or, do what you like.
Yep.
Any other podcasters out there, this is our call to you. If you're unknown or if you are known and you want to help somebody out, hey.
Join us.
Join us. Join us on Blog Talk or send out an email, tealtimeradio@gmail.com, or you can reach me on my own, ctjags@gmail.com.
That's right.
So we're just happy. We're happy we got a foundation. We're happy between Blog Talk and Lip Sync and our things that are on YouTube under GBH Jada. We're on Daily Motion. We're going to be on Vimeo. We're listed in all the podcast lists.
Yes, we are. We're listed.
We're on all the mobile apps.
Yes, we are.
Okay, and anything new that comes on, we'll be sure to be on there too.
I'm telling you, CT Jag works his butt off to get us on all these different places. So
yeah,
come look for us.
I throw a pitch like none other. I just do what I got to do to get where I got to be. Tried to get a web series on Blip TV. For some reason, they told me it wasn't a web series, but they won't tell me why.
That's strange. I don't know.
I think what it is some people are just getting scared. We're just getting too big too fast.
Maybe.
And they don't want to take on, the challenge, or don't want to let the little people in. But the little people ain't knocking on the door. The little people are kicking the door in. We're coming.
That's right. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe they think we're not going to make it, and when we do make it a little bit more, maybe then they'll let us in,
Yeah, but how many other people do you know that just started in late February? Okay, it is only May, and for half the month I've been, we've had, technical difficulties or in the hospital. So if you take that out of the thing, we've been in business 3-4 months, and we've got more like 3 months, and we've got a listening office. If you divide the 3 months,
yeah,
over 1,300 views a month.
Exactly. I mean, come on. How could you do that? So quick. That's what people are probably wondering.
Yeah, that's between people on Blog Talk and people that are downloading on Lip Sync, which we love, every one of you.
Sure do.
We don't care where you're from, what walk of life you're from, what color you are, what gender you are, what disability you have. We're glad you listen.
Yep.
We're glad you actually, are there for us.
That's right.
If you'd like to donate to our show, which we could use, help, it would be nice. TealTimeRadio.com, our donation box.
Yeah, and that donation basically will go towards eventually where we're going to be able to have some kind of what was it we were planning on doing again, honey?
We were going to give away, a jersey or a shirt or whatever, but nobody wanted to do it. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe if people start doing this, maybe we can start having little raffles here and there for different things,
Had we seen even one person do it, I would have just gave it away.
Yeah, of course.
Because the deal is the deal.
That's
and
right.
I just want to give credit where it's due. We have not forgot about you, Minor Threads Clothing.
Nope.
And we would like to conduct an interview with you all when you have a chance to talk about it.
Of course. And don't forget our buddy here.
We would like to do one with Craig. We'd like to do it with a lot of... Yeah, Craig, that's what I said. Jaguars Australia.
Yep.
We
want to do it for him.
If anybody from the Lizard Lit crew, I don't care if you're, if you hold a camera.
You hold the camera, if you sweep the floors, whatever.
If you have any info on that, we'd love to do an interview with you. Same thing with South Beach. Same thing with TNA Wrestling or, Gears of War or any of that. Anybody from Epic will do an interview. We're really cool like that.
And we really like to get to know you, I mean, it's kind of cool when we watch the shows, but to actually get to talk to the people would really be kind of cool. Yeah,
Lisa Bird, who did our new logo, we have not forgot about you. Phenomenal.
No, we haven't, Lisa. We're going to be throwing some more work your way. We love the work you did.
Scott Dunbar, doing our website, our new rendition of our website. Phenomenal job.
He did a fantastic job. I love our website.
His next level, and his, tech, forums and whatnot. We're proud. We're proud to have him aboard to help us out for as long as he wants to help out. If he's got other things going on, that's fine. But we don't mind, helping him out as well. We don't mind, working with him and,
giving him a shout out once in a while because, he deserves the credit. So does Lisa. So does, Jaguars Australia. So do all the other people.
Exactly. There's many people out there that are heroes. They may not consider themselves heroes, but they are heroes in our book. And I realize we've taken a lot of the time, talking about us and whatnot, but we're just trying to get you excited to know that we're around. We're not going anywhere. We are Teal Time Radio. We will aim to be the best. We will come out with new ways to be the best. We will figure out new things, new ways to hook up things, new ways.
On top.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to be on top because we put the most work into it. We don't just spend an hour and be like, okay, all right, here's our show.
Yeah, we did an hour's worth of work, so that's it.
So
hours and hours and hours go into our show. As far as looking up information and deciding what kind of show we're going to have, what it's going to be about, making sure we have all the information about the stuff we're going to use on the show.
Even when we do our ad-libs, we do it based on, knowledge that we have. It's just not, it may be spur of the moment, but it's not just, out of the blue air. This is based on events we've gone through or things we've seen or people we've known.
Yep, a lot of things.
And we're very intelligent when it comes to different things, and we put a lot of time, effort, and work into things. And we're also, proud parents. We've got a wonderful, bunny and a wonderful, boy.
Yes, we
teenage
do.
boy. And we have another bunny that, passed away about 2 years ago on Christmas.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Well, no, a year and a half, I think it ends up being, or a year.
And we've got some great friends and family and everything, and we're just proud of everything. We're just proud of everything that, God gave us.
We sure are. We thank him every day for all the stuff he's given us.
And we're just proud that the show is working out, and we're proud of, everybody that comes on. And Poppy Red Hunter does a fantastic job, as well as, Tweety.
Yes, she does, and so does he. And they work very, very hard on top of it at their other job.
Yeah, exactly. None of us this is just our only means to get by. We do what we got to do.
Yep, we all have jobs
survive.
and things we have to do besides this.
And if you didn't answer the other questions, I don't know why, who do you think will end up owning South Beach Tow?
Yeah.
Will it be J Money, not Michael?
Yeah, poor J Money.
Will it be Eddie? Will it be Chrissy? Will it be Perez? Will it be,
I think that's about it.
No, the son.
Oh, Robert.
Robert Jr.
I forgot about Robert. Sorry, Robert.
But the choices that were left on the air were between Robert Jr. and Perez.
Well, Perez is the father of the daughter's kid, so
yeah, I'm sure.
I can understand why he got picked.
Yeah, and I'm sure they know that.
Yeah.
Okay. And also the other question that we had is, do you think Ronnie won the election for mayor, or does it not matter and you're just concerned about Bobby? Get to us on tealtimeradio.com. Oh, you could post up there too. That'd be cool.
Exactly.
I forgot to mention our wonderful website, tealtimeradio.com, TEAL, and or tealtimeradio@gmail.com.
Yep, that's it.
Just get back to us.
Give us a call back or holler back on either one of them places.
Give us a shout out.
That's my shout out.
Also, what features do you like about the new Xbox One?
And what you don't like.
What don't you like? Is there something you prefer about? I'm not going to be, one-sided. Is there something you prefer about the PS4 coming out?
Is there a reason why you like PlayStation better than Xbox? Or maybe you like Wii the best?
Why? Give your opinions. We'll jot them on the air. We don't care.
Yeah, hey, maybe we'll have you speak on air and let you, tell us your views.
Exactly. And right now I don't think we're desperate because we're not desperate. We have no thoughts of quitting right now.
No,
we're just letting you know that we're interactive and we're going to be around and we want your inputs.
Yes, we do. We want to hear what you have to say.
We had some input the first time, from several people, but we want more. We don't want to be these people that make up questions just to make up questions. We're not like that.
No. We want to do the show based on what our fans like, what they want to hear.
Exactly. And, just join us. Like I said, anyone on Blog Talk, hey, feel free to help us out. If we're doing something wrong, hey, give us some pointers. We'd greatly appreciate it.
We do.
Because we will easily give you props for helping us out.